If Ford doesn't somehow have a magic revival in its sales of the F-150 Lightning electric pickup, I'd be very surprised, considering the fact that they now are pretty cheap. Ford have just discounted them twice. Some massive discounts available now for the F-150 Lightning after we saw sales decline by a staggering 50% in the third quarter of 2023. My friends, even though the charging speed of the F-150 Lightning is a pretty significant problem, as even Jim Farley himself said, I still think this is a good vehicle for the price. Hello, welcome to the channel. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back, everyone else. And thank you for being a supporter of the channel this year. It's been amazing. I really appreciate your support. And I honestly think there's just so many damn electric car fans and absolute legends out there that it's been an absolute pleasure this year to bring you the EV news as to the best of my ability. F-150 Lightning, does it have its problems? Yeah, it does, guys. I made a video. This is my first real video. As soon as I saw the specifications of the Ford F-150 Lightning, I said, guys, it's a really good truck, but there's one big problem. And I said it was the charging speed. There's probably about, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 comments of people saying, you're wrong, 150 kilowatt charging speed. That's more than enough. What are you talking about, Viking? Well, even Jim Farley, the CEO of Ford, says it's a problem. He went on a road trip in the F-150 Lightning and he said, yeah, we need to fix that. So the new version of the F-150 Lightning that Ford are working on now, and it will probably be out in about 18 months, will have much quicker charging. Plus, we'll have a Tesla Next charging port, which will help for customers to have a much better charging experience. However, even today, I think at these prices, Ford has to be losing a ton of money on every one of them they sell. So take advantage of this if you want to, and you're going to buy a gasoline-powered F-150. Well, these now are pretty well on par. That's just a shock to say that, but they're pretty well on par with the gasoline version. Amazing. Ford is bringing out the Lightning now with a $15,000 discount. Not technically, but technically it's true. Because Ford have reduced the price by $7,500 US on some models, they qualify for the $7,500 tax rebate, meaning $15,000 discount. That's crazy. So, which models can you get that kind of discount on? Well, until January the 2nd, so many months away from now, you've got plenty of time if you want to go buy one of these for this price. The F-150 Lightning Platinum qualifies for a $7,500 discount from Ford. The Platinum, though, doesn't get the $7,500 tax credit because it's too expensive. It's still $92,000 US. However, the other models do. The Lariat, which is probably a better deal anyway, it comes with a $7,500 purchase discount. And because it starts at $69,995, that means you're virtually getting $15,000 discount, bringing the price down to $55,000 US, meaning the Lariat, in basically the specification you get it here, essentially the same price as the gasoline-powered version, which is amazing. Customer price, like I said, $55,000. In fact, that's not correct. I got that wrong. The Ford F-150 Lightning Lariat is actually $2,500 cheaper if you get the electric version. $2,500 cheaper. I can't believe I'm saying that. That's insane. It's actually got pretty good range as well. Now, to be fair, there is two different models. The standard range Lariat has 240 miles, but the long range Lariat, which you can still get for a price only a few thousand more than the gasoline version, has an extended range pack, and that'll give you around 320 miles of range. 320 miles of range. I mean, even if you are going to be doing a road trip and can't get access to great chargers, still a lot of range, right? That's more than 500 kilometers. Unfortunately, Ford's discounts for the F-150 Lightning XLT are not so significant. That one's only come down in price by $1,500 US, but it's still a pretty good price, to be fair. Why are Ford discounting these electric pickup trucks? Well, it seems as though Ford have had trouble actually delivering a lot of the vehicles to owners. Ford said they had more than 200,000 pre-orders, but a lot of owners have balked because Ford did increase the prices 4 or 5 times in a row, but Ford's now just saying, you know what, we're making a loss on these cars and that's too bad. We have to do that to get customers into our electric vehicles. So we're going to just stick with it. We're going to lower the prices back down a bit. So I think they're going to be able to maybe convert some of those original orders who maybe cancelled or put the order on hold, maybe convert them into purchasing by offering the vehicles at these prices, which are truly amazing. Anyway, Ford is saying that by the end of this year, they will have an annual production run rate of 150,000 vehicles. Just doesn't seem that likely to me, considering the fact they only delivered 3,500 in the third quarter of the year. I mean, that would put them at a run rate of 28,000. I know their run rate is higher than that. They can make more than that. They could probably make 50,000 a year. But if they can make 50,000 a year now, that means they have to triple production to get to the 150,000 number. The truth is Ford are nowhere near their run rates that they were predicting they would be by the end of this year for all their electric vehicles. Key reason, it just costs too much to make them. They're losing too much money on every car they sell. That will change in the future. Ford is planning on using Tesla's Gigacasting. That's a brilliant move from Ford. They've placed orders with Tesla's Gigacasting supplier in Italy. And that's all been confirmed. And Ford are currently working on actually somehow getting those into production. It probably won't happen for a year or two, but that's a good move. Plus, Ford will be using lithium iron phosphate batteries from CATL, which they already use today in the base model Mustang Mach-E. That will help Ford reduce the prices of their vehicles. And also, estimated ranges could increase, plus the weight of their vehicles could actually decrease as a result of using gigacasting machines, possibly using structural battery packs. I think Ford are on the right trajectory here, but at this point in time, the media needs to stop making shit up, because that's what the media are constantly doing. Just by quoting verbatim these numbers, these wild estimations from Ford, Lucid, General Motors on their EV production, it's lunacy, because they're never ever coming close to those numbers. They just focus on reality. The reality is just completely different to what these companies' media departments are saying. Anyway, F150 Lightning sales, like I said, haven't been that great. In the third quarter, they were down by around 46% versus the same quarter last year. Ford, though, did pause production. And they paused production because they had more battery problems. Yeah, more battery problems. So those lithium ternary batteries have been a bit of an issue, of course, for many manufacturers of vehicles. Tesla hasn't seemed to have too many problems with it, but obviously General Motors and Porsche obviously just had a big recall, and so have Ford. Ford haven't disclosed the nature of the quality issues for the 2023 F-150 Lightning trucks, but we're pretty sure it was to do with batteries. The automaker resumed F-150 production in August, apparently the 1st of August, after a 6-week shutdown to expand and retool the facility to triple manufacturing capacity. Now, if that did in fact happen, and Ford have reduced vehicle prices as well, we could see a really big increase in deliveries for the remainder of the year. I hope it did. I hope that's not Ford marketing. If that's not Ford marketing, and Ford are actually going to bring these prices down, keep them here at these lower prices, like I said, it's cheaper than the gasoline-powered version. They should be able to sell a heck of a lot of them, even with those slowish charging speeds. What are your thoughts, guys? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.